Welcome back to Clearview Driving. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Amin and today I am doing a mock test. Phone must be buzzing, let me put that on silent, sorry. So today I'm doing a mock test with Rayan. Now this is the first time we've met and your test is coming up very, very soon. How are you feeling?
A bit nervous and excited.
Okay, good. You're good to be excited as well. Yeah. All right, so we're in the automatic car today. So we've got a test in the automatic. Yeah, so you know how a test is going to be conducted. Do you want me to tell you how it's going to go?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, so throughout today's drive, I want you to follow the road ahead. Whenever I need you to turn, I will tell you in plenty of time. If I'm not saying anything, that just means go straight. But you can simply ask if you're not sure, okay? We'll do a bit of independent driving, a few signs and things like that. We're going to do one manoeuvre and maybe the emergency stop, similar to everything you've already been practicing, okay? Any questions before we start?
No.
All right, so a quick question for you. Could you tell me where would you find the engine coolant and how do you check it's at the correct level?
I can't lie. I've got to revise for it. Where would I find it?
Yes.
Wouldn't it be in the front, in the bonnet?
Okay.
And how would I check it? I'm not sure about that one.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. All right then. All right, so whenever you're ready, we're going to get started. For those of you that are new to watching this channel, don't forget to like the video, comment down below, subscribe. It is freezing outside today. So cold. So safe driving, okay? It feels like it's probably going to start snowing again.
Yeah.
It's that sort of weather. So when you're ready, let's start. Perfect, thank you.
And then I change to...
Yeah, just going to turn the fans down slightly.
This is not a one-way, right?
No, it's a two-way road, yeah. Rayan does well to give way at this point, but she should have positioned further over to the left so oncoming traffic have more space in the middle of the road. As this road's fairly large, this was not a concern on this occasion, but if you're giving way to a large vehicle, you need to make sure they can continue through the middle of the road next to you. Okay, at the end of this road, let's turn left, please. Unfortunately, Rayan gets a serious fault at the end of this road. As she gets to the end, she doesn't come to a complete stop and she's looking right as she's moving out left. As we emerged out of this junction, the vehicle on the opposite side of the road did have to steer away in order for us to make that turn. So Rayan needed to stop, look, and then come out of the junction. So essentially her steering was late. Ahead of us we've got a compulsory left turn with a zebra crossing. Now in terms of priority, we had priority over the black car in front, but they were a bit more eager to get out of that junction. Now when moving off from this position, be really careful with the zebra crossing as we can't see the left hand side. Also, Rayan should have stopped for the pedestrian on the right. At the end of this road, turn left please. When driving in busy traffic like this, always be sure to slow down and look in between parked cars when you have a pedestrian crossing ahead, as it's really easy to miss pedestrians like this. And then turn right please. Now at this junction on the left hand side we have a one-way road and the traffic in front is starting to build up. Now Rayan's mainly looking towards the right as we got to the end of this road. She should have looked back towards the left as there could always be a cyclist that may be going round this side on the one way. So always make sure to scan behind parked cars, especially in busy traffic like this. And if you could pull in and park up on the left just after the bus stop. Not too close, huh? That's fine there. And drive off whenever you're ready. And if you could take the next road on your right, please. It's coming up just after this building. When turning right across the path of oncoming traffic, make sure you're not affecting them in any way. There was a cyclist approaching towards us. We just about had enough time, but be mindful that they shouldn't have to step off the accelerator or have to brake for you. And turn left, please. And turn left at the end. Now we've got two roundabouts. We're going to be going straight from both of them, okay?
What did you say for the second one?
We're going straight on both, yeah. Approaching any traffic light, when you can see that it's been green for a while, be sure to step off the accelerator on the lead up in case they change. If you're too close, it's safer to continue. At this point, we just about had time to stop, but be mindful of the vehicle behind. If the vehicle behind you is driving a bit too close, it's safer to continue through if you're on that borderline point. Turn right at the traffic lights, please. When waiting to turn right like this, keep watching the road ahead and the repeat traffic light. If the road ahead clears up, you can go, or when the traffic light starts changing to red, whichever comes first. Driving along this road, there are various traffic calming measures. So we've got an island in the middle of the road, which is quite close to the two parked cars. Rayan needed to slow right down to go in between the parked car and the island. Now, because she doesn't slow down, she gets too close to the red car ahead and gets marked down for clearance. Take the next road on your left, please. Approaching this left turn, Rayan gets too close to the opposite side of the road again. She starts to steer too late and gets marked down for her control on the steering wheel. At the end of this road, turn right, please. It's really important to position on the right when you're making a right turn at the end of a one-way road. Now, the vehicle behind us did move into the left-hand side of this junction to make the same right turn. Now, it was not safe to continue, so we waited and they did what they did. Rayan did start to question whether she should have been moving out at this junction, but just because they've done that does not mean that you have been waiting for too long. While we're waiting to move off from this position, it's a good idea to be checking all your mirrors, as it's really easy for cyclists to catch up at this point. Especially with the angle we're waiting, they might still try and get past you from the left-hand side. Okay, when it's safe to do so, I'd like you to demonstrate how you would open a window, any window. That's fine, we can close it. And turn right from here, please. And if you could pull in and park up on the left, just on this yellow line is okay on this occasion. Thank you, and drive off when you're ready. can take the next road on your right, please. And turn left, please. Now if you could pull in and park up on the left just before the silver car, don't worry about the driveways, just kind of get out of the road slightly, that'll be enough. Yeah, that's fine there. Just leave it there. That'll be right there around. Okay, so what I want you to do now, using this silver car in front, is I want you to demonstrate how you would carry out the parallel park exercise. So pull up alongside this vehicle in the road, then reverse back and finish within 2 car lengths, and treat this driveway as a raised curb, so don't go up onto that section, please. Okay? Rayan's carrying out the parallel park manoeuvre really nicely. As we get closer to the pavement, the reverse sensors did start to go off. This is due to the tree which is on the left hand side on the pavement. Rayan then decided to go forward. Now she doesn't get marked down for control with this manoeuvre as she was already in the space by the end. Thank you, and drive off when you're ready.
Oh, it's already been driven.
And turn right, please. Take the next road on your right, please. And if you could pull in and park up on the left hand side of that big gap up there. Thank you. Secure the car. And you can switch off the engine as well. Brilliant, thank you. That's the end of your test. How was your drive?
I think it went pretty well.
Yeah. Okay. Would you say there were any bits that you were... Sorry, the car takes a few seconds to relax. Would you say there were any bits that you were concerned about?
Not really, no.
Okay, so unfortunately it wouldn't be a pass, okay? And it's kind of for something that happened right near the beginning. Now, you remember that first T junction when we came up to the end?
Yeah,
After the station and turned left. Do you know what happened there?
Is it to do with the pedestrian?
No, not pedestrians on that one. So as we came out of this junction to turn left, what I tend to see, you did this on 2 junctions. When you're turning left, you're kind of looking on the right, but turning left. And as we came out of that junction, that particular junction, 2 things happened. There was a Mini on the opposite side. And when you came out, instead of turning on your side,
I overturned.
you oversteered. So you kind of overshot your turn and then steered. Now that Mini actually had to push away.
Yeah.
Because they were turning into our road. You simply needed to make sure you looked both ways and then come out. The reason why that happened is because as you got to the end, you kind of looking and rolling forward without having seen what's on this side. Best thing to do there is what?
To look both ways.
Yeah, completely. Just come to a halt, look, and then decide to turn. Yeah?
Yeah.
I tried to get you to do a few other left turns after that to see if you'd have that same issue, and that happened again on another left turn where there was like a green, I think it was like maybe an Asda van, like a green and white van that was coming out, and we were turning left, and again same thing happened. You're steering late,
Yeah.
so you're kind of going over and then coming in. It's not as if on that second one you didn't go over the white line, but it's just you had to wait for that green van to move out a bit so you could turn in more easily.
Yeah.
But we had tons of space on the left. Yeah. We did have clearance pop up on one occasion. It was on that road where the priority signs kept coming in.
Oh yeah.
You know, where you have to give priority. It was just once, so it's not too bad. The traffic light, where you know where it changed and we kind of just stopped right next to it. With that one, no, it was like, okay, you could have gone, but you've stopped. You were checking your mirrors and the person behind wasn't too fast, so that was fine, but just be mindful. Like, you check your right side all the time. I feel like you don't check your left mirror enough. Okay, so if I said turn, you're checking.
Yeah.
But you know when we were making that right turn onto Uxbridge Road and we turned and now we're waiting on an angle at those traffic lights? So at that particular occasion, we had 2 cyclists come round from the left, so I would at least check, okay, well, make sure there's no more cyclists, make sure there's nothing, you know? Do you get what I mean with that one? Yeah? Your parallel park, perfect.
I thought I was gonna mess it up.
No, you did that one really well. You did great observation before you started, nice control as you're heading back, nice control, smooth steering. You got into the space literally perfect. You decided to go forward to straighten up. I know the sensors probably scared you a little bit, but the sensor was simply just picking up the fact that...
tree.
Yeah, exactly. It was just saying, there's a tree, but you know you're not going to hit the tree, so you're fine. But yeah, that was really well done. Meetings. I know you kind of mentioned meetings before we started today.
Yeah.
We had quite a few meetings, didn't we?
Yeah.
You dealt with them all nicely. Just a little suggestion for you. You know when you were giving way to oncoming traffic, most times when I saw you giving way, you get out of the way nicely, but then you're kind of waiting like this.
Oh, I'm not waiting in a straight line.
You're not waiting straight. Now, did you notice there was a van where we kind of gave way after the Tesco's when we tried to go past? When you gave way to him, he had to slow down to get past you.
Yeah.
It's because we're not leaving them space there. Yeah. So how could we work on that a bit better?
I could have straightened up a bit.
Yeah, but then
and more into the space.
That's it. It's a combination of the two. You need to go in a bit more, but then straighten as well, because then that would bring you closer to the left, but still give you space. Because your front is nice, but then if you turn right, then your front's going to be too wide. So come in a bit more, like you said. Yeah. Overall, my tip for you would be just make sure that you're taking a bit more care on your junctions and observation at crossings. Right at the beginning, there was that crossing where there was like a black Mercedes in front, turning. There was a zebra crossing here.
Yeah.
And the zebra crossing was fairly busy. The lady in front was a bit pushy. I would just signal left, even though it's a compulsory left for you. But yeah, as you're waiting, your attention was on her. I would be looking at that crossing because the left side we couldn't see. Again, it happened to be clear, but I would be really, really vigilant with junctions and crossings.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Is there anything you want to add to that? Anything that I haven't mentioned?
No. You've picked up on everything actually, because one of my serious fault was, no, one of my minor fault was the junction twice.
Yeah.
So I just need to work on that.
What, junction turning left?
Yeah, like, I mean,
steering.
like, they did say that there was control steering, and they did say like there's junction that I have to. I think I wasn't observing it properly.
Okay, yeah. So that's literally my tip for you. Like, in terms of your drive, you drive nicely once you get going. Just take a bit more care, because 70% of collisions happen at junctions. So it's when you're coming out, you've got to be careful. Once you're there, you're fine because you're on the main, but you still got to be careful of other people in case they don't look. Yeah. All right, that's brilliant. Yeah, that's a wrap from us today, guys. Hopefully today's video has been useful for you guys as well. Good luck with your test round, and let us know how it goes. Yeah. Hopefully you've got a better kind of idea of what you need to work on. How was the whole mock test today?
I was expecting it to be a bit bad.
Oh, why?
because you know, I didn't, other than my driving instructor's car, I'm not used to any other car. So I thought it would be a big change for me.
Yeah.
But it wasn't that bad.
Oh, that was all right. It was completely fine. Yeah. All right, guys, that's a wrap from us today. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Rayan, for being on the channel, and let us know how your test goes. And don't forget to like the video, comment down below, subscribe. See you guys in a few days' time.